Boy, today is a completely different day, you all, because we are talking about Kwanzaa. Whether or not you celebrate Kwanzaa or not, we're going to explain it. What is Kwanzaa? What's happening here? How are we setting this up? How are we using tech with Kwanzaa? So today, I'm kind of taking you behind the scenes to a wonderful solution that I found called laylo.com. I've told you about it before. And so today I promised you that I would create a drop with you. Now, this technology is text messaging and emails. It's a text messaging and email service that a lot of the celebrities use when they are dropping a new something, right? So let's just say, for example, if TWP Popcorn is dropping a new course in his growing methods, if he's dropping a new service, if he's dropping just some new sort of um, information, right? Then he's like, yeah, I got y'all. I'm a health hero, but I also want you to know where to plug in and how to plug in. So thank you, by the way, for putting in hashtag health heroes. So what happens is you can, with this particular service, laylo.com, you can communicate with people. You're going to opt them in so that way they will put in their text message or phone number, or excuse me, phone number or email for texting or emailing, so that they get the information when you are ready for them to get the information. Today, it's about a Kwanzaa. I have a culinary Kwanzaa to do. Now, remember yesterday, we used a lot of fresh foods to create. I do have to show you some food. Of course, there's always food here. Y'all, this is part of what I am taking to the Kwanzaa today. So I have several trays like this that I created this morning. I prepped some last night, and then you all helped me with the prep yesterday by creating that slaw with the purple cabbage, the carrots, and the onions, right? So what are we doing with all of this? Uh, of course, we're creating physical things, but y'all know I love tech and y'all know I love solutions. So let's get right into it, where I'm going to share the page with you, okay? So this way, like, how are we um, sharing information with people about these different events? You can use this in any of your events, okay? So in my situation, since it's a culinary Kwanzaa, I'm just going to explain really quickly to those of you who are like, what do you mean culinary Kwanzaa? Of course, I'm superfood parents, right? I am a superfood parent. I hope you're a superfood parent. But I am sitting here like, okay, I've done lots of Kwanzaas. And what Kwanzaa is simply a celebration from December 26th. I always say the day after Christmas to New Year's Day. That way you never forget it, right? So if you want to understand what Kwanzaa is, it's like 7 different principles. Like, you have a principle for every day that kind of tells you, like, what am I going to do for next year? It helps you set your intentions, right? So this means that if the first principle is umoja, that means unity, because all the words are Swahili words, East African. If I know that the first principle is umoja, then on the day after Christmas, that principle is umoja. So, that's the principle we're celebrating, unity. How are we going to promote unity in the next year? So it's like you're setting your intentions for the next year, right? But that's the way Kwanzaa works. So rather than give you all of those details, let's go right into laylo.com, how I will be sharing this with other people. This is the way I'm going to actually share my SuperMac recipe. So that's the whole goal, because not only am I taking these pinwheels that I created, I showed you those, I have several trays. Not only am I sharing these, but I've got my SuperMac. You all have seen me create the SuperMac. It has lots of vegetables and things in it, but here's a recipe. If I want this audience, by the way, it's a private event that the Delta sorority, shout out to all of the Deltas. If you are a Delta, they have a private event. They've hired me to come and create facilitate a Kwanzaa event for them, right? So I'm like, okay, I got you. But I need something from them. Whenever you're working, you always want a reciprocal relationship. Sure, you're going to get payment. Sure, you might get accolades and a high five. But if you're a business owner, you want an ongoing relationship, right? So this is where Laylo.com comes in. So I'm going to share the screen so we can create a drop together. I already have an account. So this is my account, right? And this is what it looks like overall. So we are going to be using 3 things today. We're going to be using Laylo.com. I also have Canva. So we're going to be using Canva. And I have ChatGPT, which means we're also going to be using ChatGPT. And the way that we'll be using all 3 of these things is we are going to create our ad, because Laylo is sort of like an ad creator, but it's for your followers, your community. So we are going to be using Laylo to create the ad. We're going to be using Canva to design it. And just so that you know, I'm going to show you my thumbnail process. So back here where I create my thumbnails, you'll be able to see how we create AI images and all of those different things. And then, of course, they do have their own writer inside of Canva. It's getting good, but ChatGPT is the GOAT. If you need copy for anything, if you need text, if you need any of those things, then this is ChatGPT is your friend, okay? So right now, let's get into Laylo.com. All right, let's go back to it, and I'll enlarge the screen again so that you can see it. All right, let's go for it. I have this culinary Kwanzaa I'm doing, but I want everybody to opt in to get the SuperMac recipe. So here they're asking me for a title and a description. Like they're saying, oh, I've got a new single, Dive Bar Dance Off, right? So that might be the title for you. And then you need a description. Don't miss this track. Don't miss this next track. It's going to bump. So basically it looks like they're giving you a suggestion of, if you have a new single you're going to release, that's your title, that's your description. Then I also need a message, a drop day message. Yo, it's SuperFood parents, my new merch is out. And then they've got my website, right? They're kind of prompting you to give you info. So I'm going to go to ChatGPT and I'm going to ask for a title, a description, and a message. And I'm pretty good at prompting. So this will help you all. So Anania, I don't know how much you might use ChatGPT or anyone else that's watching. If you're watching, thank you for putting in hashtag Health Heroes, by the way, whether you're watching now or on the replay, because this particular software is something that I've used in the past. And I continue to use, right? So G. Albert, I know he's a tech guy. He's going to appreciate this. All right, so let's get back to how I'm explaining this culinary Kwanzaa. I'm using ChatGPT, and I'm going to put in here, please provide a title, description. I'm going to say brief description because ChatGPT will go overboard. So you have to treat ChatGPT like a person, because I'm asking for a brief 1-paragraph description. Remember in school, they used to tell you give a 5-paragraph essay. Think about those days. All right. Please provide a title, brief 1-paragraph description, and a text message. My daughter's coming home. I see her outside. I was just waving. And copy for a text message that will have people opt in, because I want people to opt in to receive the SuperMac recipe, that I'm going to say the signature SuperMac recipe, because this way ChatGPT will do all the work. Like I said, once you get in all of your prompts and you're very specific, then ChatGPT is your best friend. So that Chef LaQuita Marie is famous for. That's all I'm going to put. Please provide a title, brief 1-paragraph description, and copy for a text message that Chef LaQuita Marie is famous for. So if you notice over here on the left side in the black menu, all of a sudden they created this chat for me. They gave it a title and everything. So these are all my old chats over here. And then in this new section right here, they've given me the title, Get Chef LaQuita Marie's Signature SuperMac Recipe. Perfect. I like it. I'm going to stick with it. I'm just going to copy that, right click and copy. And I'm going to go over here to Lalo, and I am going to, yes, those are good. I am going to drop this into the title. I'm going to paste it there. Now you see, as soon as I do it there, great. Thank you for the okra. Perfect, perfect. You all, some of these things that my daughter just brought back are for my culinary Kwanzaa today. Yeah, the rutabagas and the parsnips were confusing, right? Now, rutabagas are a circle, and the parsnips look like big carrots, right? So those are some of the games that we're going to play tonight at the Culinary Kwanzaa. Yes, you did. We're going to be showing them some of these fruits and vegetables and getting them to figure out what this food is. All right, thank you. Thank you, Gail at Night, for reminding everybody to click the like button and get their coffee, gourmet coffee. Y'all see them all over the place. Let me finish with this tutorial. So you notice once I drop in the information, it shows you the preview on the right. So let's go back over here to ChatGPT and look at our description. Craving the ultimate comfort food experience? Opt in to receive Chef LaQuita Marie's famous signature SuperMac recipe. Indulge in the mouthwatering combination of creamy mac and cheese, savory herbs, and secret ingredients that make this dish truly unforgettable. Text us now to join our exclusive recipe club and savor a taste of culinary heaven. Sounds good to me. And then, of course, down here, the copy is the message for the drop, because it says, get ready to elevate your mac and cheese game. Okay, let me come over here to Lalo, and this way you all can see that I'm going to drop they have a very short description that says, don't miss this next track, it's going to bump. I have a longer message, so let me see. Okay, yep, I see here how it looks in this little preview, and it says here, drop preview. This is what fans will see on their phones, because the whole point is to communicate with people right where they are. Everybody is mobile these days, right? So you definitely want to reach them where they are. So tonight, when I present at this Culinary Kwanzaa, I have all of this food. I'm going to show them the fruits of the harvest, right? And I'm going to have them sample my SuperMac. I actually have to take 2 trays of it. So I'm going to have them sample the SuperMac. Once they taste it, they're going to be like, wow, how do we do this? I have a recipe already curated. You all have seen this video before, but this is a way for me to grow viewership on my channel, to grow followers, also to make business connections, right? Because it's not just about viewership and followers. I'm a Capricorn, show me the money, right? That's what I'm all about. So that being said, speaking of the money, rolljava.com is my coffee brand. Y'all see the coffee right here behind me. You can always go there and get your gourmet coffee. Get some and enjoy. Back to Lalo, so this way we can see what is going on with this situation. So we're almost done with this drop with the copy and the text, right? I'm going to come over here back to back to ChatGPT, where they threw in the emojis and everything, because I told them to give me copy for a text message. That's the reason why you have the emojis in there, right? Let's see. And they've gotten here, reply yes to this message. I'm going to change that word. I'm going to have them reply SuperMac. So let me just copy this, and then I'm going to come back over here to Lalo, and the message I'm going to make it pretty short. I'm going to shorten it up a little bit because you see it says longer messages cost more. So first of all, they do have an AI copywriter right here. So that way it'll help me write, but I can just shorten this up myself. Get ready to elevate your mac and cheese game. And then I am just going to put in here to receive this coveted recipe. I'm going to take all of this out and I'm going to leave it at to receive this coveted recipe and become part of our exclusive recipe club. Simply reply with SuperMac. I'm just going to say, please simply reply with, I think I'll put SuperMac because it doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. So that's the nice thing to this message. And then I'm going to erase all this other stuff because we don't need prepared to delight your taste buds. I don't need the hashtag because you don't need that in a text message. And now look, the message is short enough that it's within the plan that I'm paying for already. So now we're going to finish this up. Let's see if you all have any questions because we have a tech person in here. David Hunt is in here just for David Hunt. You all know how we do things here. When David Hunt shows up, the okra shows up. Hey there, David Hunt. So happy to have you. If you're wondering what is good, okra is good. Okra is your best friend. Mary, did you know okra? Let's see. Silent night, okra night. We got you, David. We got you. Anyways, back to the tech, back to the tutorial. Gail at Night said it. Hey, David Hunt, you just in time for okra because okra is one of the secret ingredients in this SuperMac. So what we're showing today, remember, we're showing you how I'm going to be marketing to the people tonight at the private event I have for our Deltas. Local Delta chapter hired me to do a culinary Kwanzaa. I'm taking SuperMac in addition to the pinwheels. Y'all saw me make these yesterday on the channel. I started to anyways. I've since made 3 trays like this. And I'm also finishing up the SuperMac. So the SuperMac is my signature dish. It has okra, onions, it doesn't have this red cabbage in there, but the pinwheels do. It has butternut squash, rutabaga, parsnips, yellow squash. So we're going to have all of these foods, also garlic. We're going to have all these foods at the Kwanzaa, and people are going to taste this and they're going to say, wow, this is fire. Like, this is like she fires, right? This food is fire. How do we get the recipe? That's where this particular technology comes in. So if you're a person like She Fires, this might be good for you. She Fires has a huge channel on firearms and safety and defense. People can opt in this way, and it's quite affordable. Thank you for putting in hashtag Health Heroes, David Hunt. Thank you for the congratulations, Gail at Night. I have a lot of business opportunities with Superfood parents that are on and popping and working very well. And so I love it. David Hunt, you did not have any okra in Egypt. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anyways, back to Laylo. We're going to finish this. Of course, I appreciate Gail at Night for putting in all the links, right? So let me show you something. This number here, 757-231-9361, is the number that people are going to text the word SuperMac to if they want this recipe. You all can text the word SuperMac, that's like super macaroni, but SuperMac, to 757-231-9361. If you text webinar, you'll be opting into the 6-figure webinar that I'm going to be talking about, how I make 6 figures as a nurse, as an LPN on top of that. Then what we're going to do is finish this one up. So this way you can see how this will work, how I'm going to be marketing to these people. So I've got my message here. Get ready to elevate your Mac. And remember, we're using laylo.com. That's in the video description. We're using ChatGPT. And the last thing we're about to do is we have to create a picture. We're going to use Canva. So this date here is, I'm going to put in that they will get this on tomorrow, right? This is when the drop happens. If they opt in today, when will they get this? I'm going to make it a little bit further away. That way, I'm going to put it for next week on Monday. My birthday is January 18th, so I'll put it 1 month before my birthday. You want to always be strategic when you market. That way, when you tell people that, hey, you guys opt in, and 1 month before my birthday, you'll get it in. You'll get this info. You'll get this exclusive recipe. This way, and all I have to do is put the link to my recipe that's already online. I can either send that to people. I can create a page around it. I can do a lot of different things, right? So here's what we're going to do. The time that this is going to drop, I like 12 a.m. It always feels good. Like you can say at midnight, that's very day. So who am I sending this to? Only the RSVPs for this drop. Anybody that's already opted in, they can get it. But in this case, I'm just going to put here only the RSVPs. You can also make this public. You can leave it as a draft. Right now, I am going to scroll up here because we see the template over here. It's looking good on the right, but I still need to add some media. All right. Let me know also if you all have any questions, because you all know that faves are fruits and vegetables every spread, right? But if you have any questions right now, put them in the chat, okay? And so this way we can finish this culinary Kwanzaa marketing stuff, and I can answer questions for you. All right, I'm gonna come over here to Canva, and this is my homepage of Canva. I create lots of things right along with my business sponsor, and all of those are here, right? So I've already clicked on one of them, and this is the one where I create my thumbnails. So you guys are in the back studio to see how this works. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the thumbnail from today, and I'm going to go right here where it says duplicate page, right above this, and this little duplicate page icon. So now this is here twice, and I'm going to use this as my template to create media for Lalo, okay? And all I'm going to do here, instead of the word facts, I'm going to change this word to SuperMac, Culinary Kwanzaa SuperMac. Because you want to work smarter, not harder. Reuse what you have. And instead of these elves here looking surprised, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now show you how to, I'm going to show you how to make your own AI picture, because these are AI elves, okay? I made them with AI right here on Canva. So I'm going to go over here to apps on the black menu on the left side. I'm going to type in Magic Media, or you can type in Magic Studio. I've typed it in so many times that Magic Media came up. So if I can either click on Magic Media, or I just hit the word enter. You want this purple one that does say Magic Media. It will bring you to where you can create these AI pictures yourself. Now I'm going to type into the description here. I'm going to type in, let's see, what do I want? I want the same Christmas elves, because that's what I put in, Christmas elves. Now remember, this is AI. Whenever you're talking to AI, talk specific. Be very specific. So this way you get exactly what you want. I wanted, when I put in elves, y'all, they gave me elves, like traditional elves from the medieval times or something. When I put in Christmas elves, they gave me small white elves they looked like their ethnicity was Caucasian. And I was like, well, no, I want a mixture of people. So I had to say Christmas elves of different ethnicities. This way I could get white, black, Puerto Rican, and Asian, right? So different ethnicities. Excited about macaroni and cheese. Okay, so that's my prompt. I'm going to use Filmic because you have a lot of different variations of how you want this to look. You can get a 3D picture, you can get an animated picture. I like filmic because that's what these elves are. So I click that and I'm going to now generate the image. Once I click generate image, it starts to do their work, and we're gonna just see what it generates here, okay? Remember, if you have any questions, let me know because we're almost done with today's episode. Look at that. Y'all see how this works? Thank you for chatting it up. Y'all enjoying each other. I appreciate that. And of course, you can text SuperMac. Y'all can be some of the first people to opt in to 757-231-9361. This is how you get your images in here. I'm going to delete these people, and I'm going to click on this one, and let me make sure they look okay. This is what you want to do for each image. You want to zoom in, and you see when I put different ethnicities, you see how they have them looking like definitely different, different ethnicities, right? You want to zoom in so that everybody's fingers, let me tell you, there's something about eyes be looking crazy on the AI people and fingers be looking crazy. Some people, they be putting 7 fingers on people. Knuckles be all out of joint. You like, these people got rheumatoid arthritis. What is going on? See how this girl kind of cross-eyed, but it's fine. Everybody's eyes kind of look like that. Their hands are okay. The macaroni looks good. I don't see any extra hands. That's a famous flaw that happens with these AI pictures. I'm going to delete this one, and then I'm going to go back over here to apps, Magic Media. It opens this back up for me. Every time I click on a picture, it automatically goes to my uploads. So what I like to do when I get these AI images, I like to click on each one, not just to study it, but so that then in my uploads, look at this, I have a lot of pictures to choose from. But if you don't click on it, it will not go to your uploads. So I'll click back on apps. I'll zoom in to double check everybody's, see her eyes look too crossed. We can't use her. We can't use this image because this lady right here, let's go over here. See how her face look a little too crazy, like she's doing too much. But that might be intentional. And everybody looks like this lady, her mouth look a little bit too gaudy. Come on now. I'm gonna delete this one, and I'll just go to the next one, right? This is the fun part. Magic Media. Let me click on them 3. Let's see how they look. Okay, they look good too. And then, but his hat, where is the side of his hat? Why he just got on a cone and that's it? Let me delete this one and look at the last one. So far, the first one is kind of my favorite. Let's see. This one is good too. Oh, this one is also a favorite, y'all. I think I might choose this one. So let me now just go here to zoom out. And we're almost done with this. I'm going to click on the word edit photo here at the top. I can do 2 things. I can either choose background remover because that will take the background off, or yep. So now I can just move them around. Yep. That looks good. Or I can undo it and I can do magic grab. When I do magic grab, wait, let me put the background back on them, and then let me just do magic grab. This is what I do sometimes so that I can use the background. Thanks so much for being here. I understand, David Hunt. Go eat. But make sure you check out laylo.com, y'all. So once I click magic grab, it'll pull the people off, and I can always use this background if I want to maybe use it as the current background. I can always do that, or I can just throw it in the trash, which I'll do in this case. So let's finish this up. I'm going to put this in Laylo, and we've already used all 3 of the tools that I told you all that we would use for today. You all can see how we are just resizing, putting the people where we want them, right? Let me make her a little bit bigger. And then we're going to put these words. I'm going to click on the word SuperMac, click position, move that forward, boom. That way, yes, we have everything that we need on top. Let's put Kwanzaa on top, move that forward. But now that's over her face. So we're just going to make this picture a little bit smaller. So that way she kind of fits in without getting cut off, right? There we go. Let's just put them all in there. So we see everybody's face without, icing everybody out. I'm going to download this one. All you have to do is click on share. You click on download. Since I have so many pages in here, it's already a video. I'm going to click on PNG. I'm going to make the size high quality by sliding that all the way over. And instead of all pages, I'm going to uncheck that and just click current page, click done, download that bad boy. I'm going to come back over here to Lalo so that I can drop this in here. I'm about to do the Faves 100 giveaway so we can get up out of here, because guess what, y'all? This drop is pretty much done. I'm going to click on the plus sign for add media. I'm going to go to downloads. Here we go. Copy of thumbnails. That's the one. There it is. Wow, I look like I got some lines on it. Oh, you know what? Those are the automatic lines that they put in there to apply the crop. Let's see. Okay, I think this is the whole page yep, I think this takes the whole page. Yes, apply the crop. Now let's look over here at our preview. You see that? Now, when people text SuperMac, this is what they will see right here on the right side of the screen. I'll enlarge that a little bit just so that you all can kind of see what this drop looks like. Wait, where'd it go? Once I enlarged the screen, I lost my preview. I guess I better make that smaller, because y'all are not, I can't scroll over to the right. Y'all are never gonna see it. Here we go. Let's just leave it as is. Let's finish this up, because it's as simple as that. I've taken you to the process. Click the word finish, and anyone that right now sends the word SuperMac to 757-231-9361, this is my drop. This is what you will see. We've done it live and in person right here, and you see there's the message and everything. The other nice part about Lalo is that you can message people. So you can, I'm going to hit the back button. Oops, it didn't work out, y'all. Let me just stop that. I was going to show you all how to send a message, but forget that part. We'll do that next time. Let's do our giveaway. If you have already put in #HealthHeroes, we are going to definitely give you something today. Remember, for every fruit and vegetable, you get 5 points. For every fruit and vegetable, whole fruit and vegetable that you can see, right? That it still looks like what it started out as. So if it was a cabbage or a carrot, we're not talking about apple sauce, because we don't even see the apples anymore. That's unless you made the applesauce. But if we're talking about a sandwich and you put some lettuce and pickles and sweet peppers on it, that's 5, 10, 15 points, right? 5 points for each fruit and vegetable. So let's see who today's faves hero of today is. Let's run this giveaway and see who's going to win. We've got David Hunt, She Fires, TWP Popcorn. David Hunt, She Fires. I thought Auntie Nia had entered. David Hunt, TWP Popcorn, She Fires. David Hunt, She Fires. Again. Oh my goodness. 2-day winner. He won yesterday. He won today. TW Popcorn is always a winner. If you have not been to his channel, that's where I've learned a lot of my cheat codes. So I'm trying to stay ahead of him, guys. Whenever I'm doing all of these tech info and different things, I'm trying to stay ahead of TWP Popcorn. He is the GOAT. So you all, I hope, congratulations to TWP Popcorn for today. He is definitely our plant-powered titan. That means he gets the automatic title of having 80 points worth of fruits and vegetables. Now, some of you aren't there. Maybe you're still working up to it. You might be a superfood Avenger with 65 points, or perhaps you are there at 50 points as a Faves Crusader. The whole point is you want to be a winner, chicken dinner, just like TWP Popcorn. Congratulations to you on winning. All right, y'all know how we usually get out of here with the super clap sign off. I do feel like this has been a pretty good day. If you found value in this technology, I've shown you 3 different tools to use to level up So that way, whether you're doing a culinary experience, whether you're doing a whatever, you can market to your people. You can create more business opportunities. All right. So definitely text SuperMac to 757-231-9601 and be a health hero for your loved one. You know how we sign out? We don't just sign out. We got to do the super clap sign off because it's been a marvelous day. So I'm going to just crank it up and we're going to get out of here. I appreciate you. Hey, look at the winner in there saying, hey, yes, we got a winner right there, right? Congratulations to you. Everybody, take care. Enjoy your day. And of course, text SuperMac to 757-231-9361. Get the recipe if you don't already have it. All right, you guys. See you next time. Okay? Hey. Take care, everybody.